Remember sex ed in high school or in junior high? When did you start taking sex ed? Junior high? When the guys had to go to the gym and the girls had to go to the auditorium?
Yeah, 6th or 7th grade, I think. Yeah.
Are they having that together now? I mean, shouldn't it be like an open discussion where all the kids are in the same room? I guess if all the kids are in the same room, you get nothing but giggles.
And you're not comfortable saying certain things about your body, maybe.
But whoever in those classes raised their hands in front of the, half the student body, if you're same sex,
Even with all girls, I never.
I've been playing with myself in the shower. Is that normal? And he's like, you play yourself, yeah.
You mean while everybody did, but you're the one guy they were going to make fun of?
Queer.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I never raised my hand in those classes. I was like, okay, that's what's happening.
Yeah, I know what's happening in Texas. As Texas prepares for showdown over sex ed in schools.
Showdown?
For the first time in 2 decades, the Texas State Board of Education is slated to make changes to its sex education curriculum, triggering a likely showdown between conservative and liberal state activists. The last revision to the health education standards were in 1997, and much of the debate is expected to revolve around issues of contraception, sexual orientation, and gender identity.
They don't want to teach that. Well, a lot of parents don't want that to happen.
Why not?
Well, it's like that. I don't want to have to explain to my child that...
Explain what?
About sexual orientation, about learning about gay people, that it's okay,
Maybe if you'd learned about gay people when you were in junior high, you'd have been gay way earlier.
I don't know. I don't know.
You had the hots for your volleyball coach. You didn't know why.
I did. Oh, God, did I love her.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Then she invited you over to the house. I think she might have liked you, too.
Do you think? Frank, do you really think?
Which is even a bigger issue. I can't imagine.
Oh, my God.
You went to a teacher's house.
Yeah.
I would see my teacher at the grocery store and freak out.
I know.
Be like, oh, my God, Mrs. Billings eats.
I know. Well, I think we were...
Call me Barb. I can't.
I can't.
Don't freak me out.
Yeah, she said one time, she was my volleyball coach, and she's like, oh, you play tennis too, right? And I go, yeah. She goes, oh, I do too. We should play sometime. And I was like...
How old were you?
I was 15.
And how old was she?
24.
Oh, come on.
24.
Seriously. We should play sometime, because a 24-year-old woman couldn't find another tennis partner anywhere besides asking a 15-year-old girl who she knew had the gagas for her. The Lady Gagas.
The Lady Gaga.
I'm just saying. You never thought that, looking back, that was weird and inappropriate?
I mean, looking back, it's highly inappropriate.
Yes.
But I remember, thinking, oh, my God, her apartment's so cool. And, she's...
You were inside her apartment. Went up.
Yeah.
What happened? What happened inside the apartment?
Sat at her kitchen table.
Did you even play tennis?
Yeah, we played tennis. Yeah.
All right, so wait, you went and played tennis, and then she took you back to her apartment after you got good and sweaty?
No, I picked her up at her apartment. So I had gone, because
You drove, you're 15.
Yeah, well, I was probably 16 then. I was 16.
You had a permit, and you only drive with an adult, so...
God, I feel like I was 15, but I was driving, so I went to pick her up, so I must have been 16. Yeah. And she...
Did you go up and knock on the door, or did you just honk?
No, I went in. No, I was in there, so I must have gone up to the door and knocked, and she was like, come in real quick.
Just a second. I'm getting out of the shower.
And I remember sitting at the kitchen table while she was running around doing something, getting her stuff, and then we left, and we went and played tennis. I mean, we legit played tennis.
You want to hide the tennis ball can?
But then I remember finding out. So I was like all Lady Gaga for her, but I didn't know what that was. I didn't know what I was feeling.
Thought she was a lesbian later?
No, worse. Because that would have been great.
Even worse. What's worse than being a lesbian?
Well, for a young lesbian, this is bad. So she goes, I found out that she got engaged. She was getting engaged to the wrestling coach. And I was so pissed. But I didn't know what that was, why I was feeling so mad at her. She's like, oh my God, whatever his name was, Rob, that was his name. She goes, she's like, Rob, and all the girls on the volleyball team, oh my God, that's okay. And I was just like, cool. I was pissed. Because I don't know what I thought. I didn't know what was going on.
You thought you were a couple, freak.
Then she got engaged to Rob. I didn't really think he was that good for her. Well, didn't get it. But that was pretty much...
The wrestling coach is never good for anybody. Not in a relationship. Never.
I was just like, she's really hot, and you're kind of just naughty. Had that, butt cut, haircut, the parted kind of down the middle, and I don't know. I just didn't find it. I was like, I don't get it. I'm way hotter than that guy.
He had a good sprawl on her. He looked like the hips down. Better than the Saturday Night Ride. Banana split.
Oh, I don't want to picture her. She was mine. And she went and got engaged when she would rab. Rab.
So do you think maybe if they taught gay in school that you'd understood your
Maybe
feelings?
I would have said, that's why I feel that way. Maybe
Yeah.
I would have understood it, sure. Like, I didn't know
You
what.
didn't find out later till you kissed that girl in college, right?
Yeah. She was a lesbian.
Obviously, right?
Yeah, she wasn't bi, we weren't playing around. She was lesbian. And she kissed me, and I was just like, oh.
And you thought you were straight at the time.
Yeah.
And a lesbian kisses you on the lips.
Yep. And I was like, oh, that's what songs are sung about. That's why people.
So how does a
feel
lesbian pick up a straight girl who thinks she's straight?
Oh, that was her thing. I found out that later.
She likes converting?
Yeah. She likes thinking she's converting. Because what she got even hotter for her is like when she found out the girl wasn't with her anymore and she was with a guy. She loved that. She's like, yeah. Because it's like, oh, she turns for me and then goes back to guys. She loved that. Always.
You could take that two ways.
Yeah, yeah.
She tried it with me and then she went back to guys. It must be horrible.
So I just never went back to guys, and she, I guess, was turned off by that. Oh, wait, what?
Where were you when you kissed her?
When
you had your first lesbian kiss?
In a parking lot, in her car.
Did she pick you up to go play tennis?
We had gone, I was parked somewhere.
She
drove me, but yeah, she dropped me back at my car.
And so she grabbed your hand, said before.
No, she grabbed the back of my head and like pulled me to her. And I was like, okay.
By the hair?
No, just like the back, just gently back of my head, and just kind of like I thought she was going to hug me like goodbye.
But I can't imagine I'm sitting in a car and some guy's dropping me off of my car and he grabs me by the back of my head.
But it was like a.
Is able to pull me in like that and mow me.
But it was like I thought like we were going to hug to say goodbye, kind of a thing. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody grabs someone's head for a hug.
But she's like reaching like this, and so as she's reaching to hug, I'm pulling in too, thinking I'm going to hug, and then she just.
How long was the kiss?
Oh, we made out for 2 hours.
2 hours?
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, it was hot. I was like, this is amazing. Yeah.
She have cloth or leather seats?
Well, Johnny will like this. She drove a Chevy Astro van. Yeah.
Was it in the back of the van? Did you guys motor to the back of the van?
We did not that time, no. We did later.
Is an Astro van bucket seats?
I can't. Yeah, I think so. I can't remember. Yeah, it was bucket seats, but it was just like a lean, and then we didn't.
Did you put up the armrest at least, or was it always jabbing you in the ribs?
I think we leaned back my seat a little bit.
Leaned back your seat?
Uh-huh.
So she had to come over to your side?
Of course.
Was she on like one knee
not coming
kissing
to her?
you?
Yeah, probably. I don't remember that part. We didn't do anything below the waist, so I don't know what was going on down there.
So you did stuff above the waist?
No, just kissed. We just made out.
For 2 hours?
Uh-huh. I'm a real good maker-outer.
I couldn't do anything for 2 hours.
Not even a radio show.
I know. I stopped about 7. My God.
Yeah, that was hot. That was my first time. I freaked out a little bit the next day, but it was fine. I was like, what did I do? What did I do, like, not remember?
Your mom could tell? Like, the next day you're at breakfast and you could tell she...
Oh, well, I didn't live at home at the time. I was off at school.
Oh, right.
So
This was a college experience.
Yeah, no one had to know.
Going back to high school.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It was later. But then when my mom heard that from a friend who heard it from a friend who, she wanted to know.
Your mom heard it because she drove by and saw you guys making out?
No. This was in Cincinnati. My mom's in Batesville. But then when I was still messing around with this girl, a friend of a friend was like, I hear Jill's with Heidi. And my mom goes, what do you mean she's with Heidi? And then my mom calls me. I'm in my little apartment in Van Nuys. Hey, Mom. Hi, Heidi. I just have a quick question for you. I'm like, what's up? She's like, well, Amber said that I talked to Amber, and she said she was talking to Heather, that's my cousin, and she said that you and Jill are more than just friends.
Yeah.
Is that true?
What'd you say?
And I'm like waiting.
Is there a long
and
pause?
She goes, are you a lesbian? And I go, yep.
Oh, no.
And she goes, well, how long, with Joe, like her brain just sort of went, wait, you were with Joe?
That's when you heard the gunshot.
What is that? And what does this mean? And how did you know? And all the mom questions. I'm like, yes, Mom, you made me gay. Yes. It happens in utero. It was you. Whatever hormone you put out gave me too much or something. My brain. I don't know, but like the ladies. My fault. Yes, Mom. It's your women.
it's you.
It happens in utero.
It's because you smoke cigarettes while you're pregnant.
That's a good one. I'm telling her that one next time when she tells the story. And she said I was me.
If you'd have smoked Camel non-filters, I'd be with a guy, but you smoked Virginia Slims.
And an occasional Capri.
The Capri cigarettes, where you can smoke and pick your teeth at the same time.
Oh, Mom.
Oh, Kim has an idea why they're closing the bars. Hello, Kim.
Hey, Kim.
Good morning. Hello.
Morning.
Hello.
I do have something to say about the bars, but I'm way more interested in the conversation that's going on with Heidi and you right now.
I know, I can tell the tone of your voice.
Well, yeah, I was kind of caught off guard because I was actually just listening because my stories and Heidi's stories kind of compare a lot, except the boys I dated before I came out. I don't think I can see on air what I did to them.
Oh,
you'll tell me
Anyway.
later. Anyway,
we can imagine.
So with the bars, can you? With the bars, what they're telling us is that they don't want us coming out to the bars and drinking because as we drink, we lose a bit of our stable thinking and that we will be moving our masks down and talking and so on and so forth.
Oh, your inhibitions, those go out the window.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have to admit, when I first called in, I was completely telling Sammy what was going on, but I cannot stop thinking about this conversation you're having with Heidi right now.
Seriously, you need to go change your pants.
Yeah. Well, only because I've been the girl that's always dated all the girls that have never dated another woman my entire life.
Oh, yeah.
Kim would have taken me. Kim would have taken me, too.
Well, what do you look like if you had to compare yourself to a celebrity?
I've been waiting for you to ask this question, and it's really odd that people say I look like Bret Michaels.
I would have fallen so hard for you, Kim. I would have been nuts over you.
Yeah, I would have flirted with you like crazy.
Oh, yeah.
My God.
You look like Bret
That is
Michaels,
why-
Heidi looks like George Brett.
And I don't like that people say that. I'm kind of insulted by that. I think
He's
I'm way
pretty,
cuter
though.
than
He's
that.
pretty,
Yeah,
Kim.
he's pretty. You reckon?
But it's why the women would take me, grab me by my hair, and drag me back to their lairs. Now, mind you, I've gotten Harleys and houses and trips around the world from this.
Wow.
Girl.
And these women are
I'm
all
doing it
still
wrong.
my best friends.
You're a
and these
total
women are all
whore.
still my best friends.
I love it.
So this is why I'm saying, Heidi, I really want to meet you because I think you might find me my next future wife or ex-wife.
Oh, all
okay,
right.
sure, that's what you
Our
want.
next event, Kim.
All
Come
right,
on
Kim,
out.
thank you so much for
Something.
calling the show. Sweetheart. My God, seriously.
Wow. Damn, I'm doing
like-
it wrong. She's got trips around the world and
I know.
Harleys.
This isn't lesbian Bumble, ladies. Relax. I mean, we got to move on. We got Christian Hand coming in here next. Break down a rock song for us. So keep it here. This is some traffic, Hockey.